All right, here it is. Today we're going over every ideas and architecture Lego set that is expected to retire at the end of this year. I decided to combine these two themes. They're both kind of geared towards adults, and neither of them has a lot of sets retiring. There's 7 from ideas, 2 from architecture, so there's only going to be 9 total sets in the video today. And to be honest, I think all of these sets have some potential as investments. Of course, some are better than others. So as usual, I'm going to be ranking them. They're completely objective rankings, just based on the quality and quantity of reviews across several retailers, usually Walmart, Target, and Amazon. Also, of course, I've got to say that this is not financial advice. All investing comes with some risk, including Lego investing, and nobody knows for sure how any given set is going to perform. So invest at your own risk. And of course, retirement lists can and do change. They're mostly accurate by this point in the year, but there are still a few changes to come. So just be aware of that. Now let's go ahead and get started. So this is our first set on the list, is an idea set. I do love this theme. It allows fans to submit their ideas, and some of those ideas become sets, and this is one of those. The Orient Express, it's set number 21344. It has 2,540 pieces. Released December of 2023. It has an MSRP of $300 basically. It only had 4 stars and 154 reviews. Now, part of the reason it only had 154 reviews is because it's Lego exclusive. There weren't many reviews, and so when there aren't many reviews, it only takes a few angry people. Some of those people were angry about like delayed shipping, and that'll bring the score down some. But there were also some people who complained about misspellings and stickers in the set, and I still think it could do well though. It looks great. And there are some people who have a significant love of this old train. It does have a relatively short shelf life for an idea set, just 2 years or a little over. And you combine that with being exclusive to Lego stores, I don't think there's going to be a lot of supply on this one. I think it could surprise some people and do really well. It is a high risk, high reward type set at $300, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it go out of stock early. Does have these 8 exclusive minifigures. None of them are super valuable, but they're pretty cool. Next up is the Family Tree. This is set number 21346. Has 1,040 pieces. Released February of 2024. MSRP of $79.99, and it had an average rating of 4.5 stars. That's with 161 reviews. This is Target exclusive, which is why there's only 161 reviews. It's a really interesting concept. I don't like the execution all that much, although this picture looks cool. But just the pictures on the tree, they just look a little off to me. And you don't really need the base. I don't know how it'll do. I'm probably going to skip it, but maybe there's something there. Up next, the 7th ranked set is the Paris Skyline, set number 21044, 649 pieces, released January of 2019. Very long shelf life. Retail is $49.99. Had an average star rating of 4.67, and get this, 10,949 reviews, which is by far the most on this list. I do like this one a lot. I've talked about it before. The Skyline theme is evergreen. The MSRP is $10 lower than the New York Skyline, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. And this one does have more reviews than New York, which was kind of surprising to me. It also has some more pieces, so there's a really good perception of value on this one. The shelf life is, of course, really, really long, so it's going to have lots of supply, but the demand is really high too. And if you look at the Camel 3X chart here, you can see it does go out of stock fairly regularly, and when it does, it can get up there. I mean, at one point it sold for $99. In the last holiday season, though, it was going for $70, which is still pretty nice rise from, it's typically 20% off. So, and of course, following Paris, we have New York. This is set number 21028. Has 598 pieces. Released January of 2016. Retail price is $59.99. Had an average rating of 4.6, even with 7,889 reviews. So I did say that I like the Paris Skyline more than this one, but that doesn't mean I don't like this one. It's been on shelves 9 years for a reason. It's very, very popular. It's going to have tons of supply, so you might need to hold it for a couple years, but I think long term, this one could do very well. Next up is the Motorized Lighthouse, set number 21335, has 2,065 pieces, released in September of 2022. The MSRP, $299.99. Average star rating on this one was 4.67, and that's across 1,122 reviews. So this set actually just had a good sale on Lego.com, and that's the first time I can think of that I saw it on sale. It does sell 300 units a month on Amazon at MSRP, which is not bad for a $300 set. And it does rise in value most of the time when it goes out of stock. So I do think this one could do very well. Next up, the fourth ranked set number 21343. This is the Viking Village, of course. Has 2,103 pieces, released in October of 2023. Has an MSRP of $129.99. Had an average star rating of 4.75 with 364 reviews. And again, Target exclusive, so that's why the reviews are low. I have talked about this set a lot before. It just kind of checks all the boxes in terms of, I think there's going to be good demand for it. I don't think it's going to be too much supply, and it's a really good value. So it's Target exclusive. I think it could do really well. My only concern is it might get overhyped. Next up is the Red London Telephone Box, set number 21347. Has a piece count of 1,460 pieces, released in February of 2024, so less than 2 years. MSRP is $114.99. Had an average star rating of 4.8 even, with 550 total reviews. I'm not really sure what to think of this one. It's a short shelf life for an idea set, which can be a double-edged sword. On one hand, that means there's probably not going to be that much supply, but also if Lego is taking it off shelves already, it might not be selling that well. And like the Lighthouse, this one does sell 300 a month on Amazon, but it's less than half the price. It also doesn't go on sale very much though, so this does have some potential, I think. Next up is this one, the Disney Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters Cottage. It's a pretty cool idea for a set. It was set number 21341, 2,316 pieces, released in July of 2023. The MSRP is $229.99. Had an average rating of 4.73 with 1,437 total reviews. So this is a good set for Halloween. I don't know if there's going to be enough demand for this set at this price point or above this price point. Some people really love this movie. I don't know if there's enough of those people who love this movie and Lego enough to pay more than $230 for this kind of set. On Camel 3X, it is selling mostly below MSRP. That's this blue line here when it goes out of stock. It has gone above on some occasions, but even then it only got to about 300, which is not a lot of profit on a $230 set. So this set could do well. I'm probably going to skip it though. And then the number one ranked set on this list, the Insect Collection, set number 21342, had a piece count of 1,111 pieces, released in September of 2023. MSRP is $80, had 4.9 as an average star rating, and 2,354 reviews. This set had far and away the best reviews, and it also had a lot of reviews. This is the only set on the list with more reviews than the Skylines, and those were, of course, out much, much longer. And it's pretty much always 20% off on Amazon. Generally sells for 25 to 30% under MSRP on eBay at the moment. It looks like it would go well with the botanical sets, which sell really well. So this isn't the best set on this list in my opinion, but I do think it could do pretty well. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it. All right, and that is the last set on this list. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks.